Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today bringing you a Fallout 4 news update. Now, before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description to my previous video. That is Fallout 4's FPS and resolution for both consoles and PC. And since it matters to the entire gaming community, be sure to check that out in the link down below. Anyways, the radio is a key part of Fallout now, and we have a couple radio stations to talk about, and I connected a couple of dots on stuff going on. So without further ado, let's dive into this. So naturally, during Bethesda's E3 conference, they revealed the Pip-Boy edition, and they showed a man going through the Pip-Boy and doing all the stuff on the companion app that will be locked into your Pip-Boy, and it was so cool and everyone was freaking out. But a couple of keen eyes on the internet caught the name of some radio stations, and this gives us a hint at what we're going to be listening to. So we see right here Diamond City Radio and the Classical Radio, and based off the size of the text, it seems we're going to be loaded up with a couple of radio stations, it seems. That's just speculation, by the way, but just my thoughts. Anyways, to see a lot of those radio stations is interesting. We seem to have one being hosted in, like I said, Diamond City, and then a classical radio, which will be playing God knows what music. I guess classic music. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so now we know that we have two radio stations there. Some of you guys are wondering about GNN, which was something that was introduced back in Fallout 1, but a lot of people thought that, does this mean the return of Three Dog and Eric Todd Dellums? And please, Bethesda, if you're watching this, just do it. Just do it, please. He's such a good guy. I fucking love him to death. Please bring him back. But regardless of my fan please, it seems that, according to a couple of tweets by Eric Todd Dellums, he has not been invited into the project quite yet. He says, "Dear Fallout friends, to ease your minds, as of today, I am not part of number 4, Fallout 4. Should that change, it will be a secret I will honor." Then he says, "My sincere explanation, first tweet 2 years ago, was honest. I, however, have no control over game development." The tweet he's referring to is when he said that there may be more to the dog, and people freaked out thinking that Three Dog was coming back and that obviously Fallout 4 was happening. But he's saying he has no control over game development, as in he might have been, like Bethesda might have said, yeah, you're probably coming back, we're not entirely sure yet. And then they said, look, you know, you're not going to fit into this project at a later time, or just never reached out to him. So that's probably what's going on there. But anyways, regardless, that's one little other radio clarification. I figured I'd kind of make a whole radio roundup, I guess you could call it, because the final piece of information I want to show you guys is from the scripts that were leaked from Kotaku. Once again, no spoilers here, but they mention here that the casting documents describe some of the other characters in Fallout's next Wasteland, like a radio DJ named Travis Miles, which is obviously want to highlight there. Who knows which radio station he's associated with, and if he'll be in, will be a host of Diamond City Radio, will be the host of the Classical Radio. How's it gonna go? I have no idea. But regardless, I just want to share all this radio-based information in Fallout here. It looks like we're not getting Three Dog back, at least yet. Who knows? But I feel like if they're already having all these other radio voices in, such as Travis Miles, that it seems that they are doing the voice acting for the game already. We have two radio stations confirmed now, Diamond City Radio and Classical Radio. So with all that said and done, that is so far what we know about the radio in Fallout 4, which is interesting. What do you guys want to see on the radio? I'm so excited, man. I'm so happy. It seems that they're like kind of branching out. I hope like each core city has their own station with their own music that kind of reaches out to a region of the world. So it's kind of got this different vibe for every time you're exploring, like the music fits each section of the world. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, the Fallout 4 wishlist is done. Why am I wishing, man? Regardless, I just can't help it. I get so excited when I talk about this game. Let me know what you're thinking on these radio stations and the radio Fallout 4 in general in the comments down below. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.